As well, there was a order block with imbalance that we
That's the one to this one too. Hello, good day. Hi. What up, y'all? What up? What up? Welcome back to the channel. All right, so we're gonna have a little dumperoni on the good old BTC. So let's take a little dive in and see what's going on. All right, so if you were looking at the stream yesterday, you would have seen that we was looking for a short from around this area here. However, we did not get the move into the area of supply, and yeah, I did not take any trades. However, if we go down to a lower time frame, we could see that we changed market structure. So if we look here, we could see we made a low, then we made a higher high, then we made a higher low, then we made a higher high, then we made a higher low. We basically SFP that high, and then we came back to make a lower low. So we changed market structure on the smaller time frames, ideally the 15 minute. And if we look here, we also came back up into this area of supply, and that is where we rejected down. I didn't take a trade because I usually would only take a trade if we go into the bigger area of supply and demand, and we did not enter that zone. However, based on the change in market structure and keeping in mind that market structure is king when it comes to trading, you could have very well taken a short from here, and that would have been valid based on the structure that we created here. Um, Ideally, you would have taken some profit already, and the target would be the same as yesterday, which is a 114,900 around that level. Um, yeah, so other than that, um, not really seen anything else other than the long that we looked at yesterday, and I'm still waiting for price to come up to this area of supply to see how price behaves when we get there. So that's really it for BTC. If we look at the indicator here, this is basically a free version of market cipher. You would see that we came up and we did create what you would call a bearish divergence. So here's your bearish divergence. So if you do trade divergences, you would have been able to uh, get a short entry because you had a bear div there. So you could have entered here, but if your stop was above this high, you would have gotten stopped out, and then you would have tried again here because there's more bearish divergence, and then you have confluence, which the money flow also coming out. So yeah, you could have used the divergence to enter into a short trade. Um, I'm still long. I'm still holding my long position from below that we spoke about yesterday. And when we come down to this area here, depending on how it is we react to this area, I would be looking to add to that long position. Um, I did take a shot on ETH. So Ethereum came up to this level, which is a 4-hour supply zone. And basically we are creating a model one distribution. So we are three taps at the highs. So depending on how this candle closes in the next 30 minutes or so, we could possibly see a move down uh, until this area of demand. So ideally, what I would do is uh, take some profit out at this level, 3700. And my main target on the short would be around 3350 if it does play out. It does seem to be forming a model one distribution. So if it does play, we could see a bit lower prices for Ethereum. And then we also have a lot of liquidity being generated. Yeah, we have a lot of stops that we could basically do a stop on. And everybody who has been long on this move up would get taken out. So could be a quick move down if this does play out. Um, there isn't any divergences on Ethereum. Yeah, I'm not seeing any divergences on the 4 hour, on the 2 hour. There's a slight bearish divergence. If you use this area here, you're gonna see price made a higher high where the momentum waves made a lower high, and you also have money flow coming to the downside as well. So it could definitely play out as bearish divergence, and we could come down a bit. This is very bullish market structure for Ethereum, so I will not be holding the short uh, long term. It will just be a scalp trade. So from the moment I see that we flip back market structure bullishly, I will close the trade out and look for longs. So that's it really for ETH. I haven't looked at Solana in a while. So Solana has been on a move down. We did change market structure on Solana on the 4 hour. We did change it back bullishly. So it all depends on how BTC behaves today, where we could see some of these altcoins follow that pattern. So key areas to look for is 114,900 for a long. If you're using this indicator, if you want to know what this indicator is, it's VMC cipher B. You just go into indicators and you would see it as VUMAN, Boom Manchu cipher B divergences, and you can have access to this indicator for absolutely free. It is basically a free version of market cipher B. I don't rely on this too heavily, but it is a nice confluence for my style of trading. So yeah, that's basically what we're looking. Nothing has changed on BTC from yesterday to today. So I am ideally still looking for higher prices, and I'm looking for us to come up into this area to actually get into the short position. If it doesn't play, well, that's all well and fine. We will wait till we actually get um, our areas of interest uh, filled before we actually take a trade. So it's just a short update for you guys today. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. And yeah, we'll give an update when we see anything, maybe later on today or tomorrow. Yeah, so trade safe, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.